Hey guys, Cesar Perez here. I'm going to be talking about healthcare sharing. A lot of people wonder about healthcare sharing because it's a big topic nowadays. You hear the commercials on the radio, you see the commercials on TV, and even all over the internet. So healthcare sharing differs from health insurance. Healthcare sharing is not insurance, so that's the number one point I want to make. It is not health insurance. It is an alternative way to pay for your healthcare expenses, and a lot of people, for them, it seems to be a good option. However, there are some limitations. I wanted to talk to you, number one, of the limitations, so that you know if you are going to be joining a healthcare sharing plan, or if you're out, or if you see them, you got to make sure that you conform to those standards so that it's the right plan for you. So there's going to be a lot of people who benefit from it, and there's going to be some people who may not benefit from it. Number one, it's not health insurance, so as long as you understand that, it works the same way pretty much, where like everybody contributes a monthly amount, which is like a premium. You can't technically say it's a premium, it's called a monthly contribution. Those contributions go into an escrow account. From that escrow account, that's what they use to pay for the claims, and then all the administrative fees and all of that come out of that escrow account. The other thing is that with a healthcare sharing plan, generally they will not cover pre-existing conditions. So if you have a pre-existing condition, it doesn't mean you're going to get denied. You can still join a healthcare sharing plan. The only thing is there's going to be a window of time where they're going to say, hey, you know what, if you go into the hospital for pre-existing conditions, we won't cover it for the first 12 months, 24 months. Most of the time it's going to be 24 months. So if you have a pre-existing condition, then it may not be, the best alternative unless you have no other options. Generally, there's no open enrollment period. You can join at any time, unlike health insurance. That's also the reason why they have the pre-existing condition limitation, because if you weren't enrolled and then all of a sudden you want to enroll, most likely than not, it's because you have developed a pre-existing condition most of the time. But if it's just because, you know what, I finally thought about it, I'm going to do it, there's no open enrollment. You can join essentially at any time. The other thing is that under healthcare sharing, you do have, not all of them, but some of them some healthcare sharing plans are going to require that you are of a specific faith. Some of them don't really care, as long as you abide by the statement of beliefs. There's going to be like a statement of beliefs that you have to agree to. As long as you agree to those terms, then you're set to go. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what sexual orientation you are, but as long as you have those beliefs, generally it's like 4 or 5 principles that you have to agree to, and if you agree by that, then you're able to join into the plan. Last thing that I wanted to cover here is, so this no longer really does it matter, because the penalty for not carrying health insurance disappeared for 2019. But before, you could have been on a healthcare sharing plan and it was exempt from the penalty. And so if you had a healthcare sharing plan, you didn't have to pay the penalty because technically you were exempt. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link on the bottom here on the description. If you're interested in any of this, you can pretty much join a healthcare sharing plan. There's one that's called Alira Healthcare. The reason I'm putting that one there below is because you don't really have to belong to a specific faith or abide by, like, there's some plans where it's like a Christian healthcare sharing ministry where you have to go to church, every Sunday. So they go really deep in looking into your lifestyle. When it comes to the one that I'm posting down below, it really doesn't matter if you are Christian, Muslim, whatever you are, as long as you abide by the statement of beliefs. So I'm going to put that one down there, and you can get more information on that, or you can feel free to send me an email or whatever you want to do, and I can clarify anything that has been spoken to here. But thank you for watching.